California Inc., a really cool crowdfunded series now turned into a trade paperback collection. Let's take a look. Alongside FANzine Live, I also run a small press publishing house. It's called Phoenix Productions, where I create and publish my own comics and zines. It's a passion project. It lets me tell stories and experiment and support the kind of creative work that I truly love. And I would be thrilled to share it with you. If that sounds like something you might enjoy, check out the preview coming up next and give it a try if you're interested. And as always, enjoy the video. And hello everyone, it's Tom, it's FANzine Live. We are doing a crowdfunded look at a series that I have been following for quite some time. It is called California Inc. Started with a book that looks like that. It was a straight up comic book. I do not have it at my fingertips right now, but it then went to issue 2, it went to issue 3, and issue 4. Great stuff. A gentleman named Arthur Ebwin did it. Dave Law was the illustrator and colorist. Justin Giampoli, who has done some writing for The Big Two, was on it as well. So they took those 4 issues and they crowdfunded a collected edition. This is worth getting. This is a really strong concept piece. California Inc. Notice the copyright for the C. The gist of the story is that the U.S. is broken up. California left the United States, and rather than being run by a government, is being run by a company, which could loosely be defined as a bunch of tech bros. So it's interesting to see how they wanted to make their utopia look, how it ended up being, and some of the challenges within. It's very well thought out. It's a bit of a dystopian type of book, but they thought through a number of the implications of what it means for a state, a government, a people to go in this privatized direction. It's written in 4 parts, as we've said. Part 1, the asset. This is not the cover. This was the cover of the first issue. They have a fight starting at the beginning with kind of their DMZ of sorts, where the California is on the green dot side, and this is Lake Tahoe here. And this General Vesla is their super trained soldier. Vesla saved the day. You go to this, which gives you a sense of the San Diego, California headquarters. Very modernist. This individual here, Marcus, is one of the starters of the California project. He is a bit of a utopian. And then this guy in the suit is Richard. And Richard is a little bit more of a pragmatic character. Just their discussion is that when you've got fighting like this going on, the debate is on whether or not California, the company, I guess you would say, of California, should boost their military. The utopian says, no, we were going to do something better with our society. And Richard here says, no, we've got to deal with the here and now. This first issue tells the story of this General Vesla. Her origin story is told, and she's kind of the hero of California, used a lot in PR type stuff as well as in fighting. But she goes all the way to the other side of Lake Tahoe at the United States, Camp Genoa, waves the white flag, moment of tension hits, and she's taken out. And that's the end of the first issue. Really well told. Then we get into these characters who are Native Americans, and between the backstory and the like, you learn a bit about them and how they become part of a resistance movement. Now I'm going to stop telling the entire story because chapter 1 is kind of a thing to itself. It's a great way to get an understanding of kind of what this California Inc. thing is about. But then you get into the true story going on now with these Native American characters. It's a great rebels against the machine type of story. Good backstory, really good backstory. If these are your types of things, I would definitely suggest getting it. I also have a feeling that when you read this thing, this could become a mini series on a streaming channel right quick. And it wouldn't surprise me if this thing almost was written as like a spec script. Then at the end, they have some information on the creators, but also they have information on kind of a back matter point of view, updating the California flag, the tattoo on Big Sis, this character, then some stuff about the characters of Alona, the Big Sis, and Elon. Now, these are the U.S. Department, the U.S. FBI, not California. So all these people are on their most wanted list. Marcus and Richard, who we saw earlier. And you get some character design work, some sketches, and then you get the cover gallery. And of course, everybody always has their variants, so you get a chance to see how some of them look. And it's really nicely done stuff. It's a thought-provoking series, but it's also action-oriented enough that you can get yourself lost in it. So let me know what you think about it, folks. From a crowdfunding point of view, have you seen anything done as slickly as this? I mean, this is trade paperback, spot gloss cover, cardstock on the outside, gloss on the inside. Top of the line. It's as good as anything that the big guys are putting out. Love to know what you think. Leave a comment about that. Also, don't forget, like the video, subscribe to FANzine Live, and tell your friends, because we look at crowdfunded books like this where you just only get spotty coverage of it elsewhere on the internet. Look forward to hearing what you think. And as always, thank you for watching FANzine Live. This is Tom. I will catch you next time.